Oh, it's a good old Bear Life. They didn't have whole milk today, but they had 2%. So, but they had 2%. So we're gonna go get started. Ugh. Just go jump in it. Alrighty. Find us a bench to work with here, and then we will get sorted. Full body today. I don't know how much time I actually have today yet. Make sure I get everything on. I actually have today yet. We're gonna try and do at least a nice little hour stream, but I plan on doing a full body workout. I just don't know if I'll be doing the get it all on stream. But we're gonna bench, bench curl, shoulders, triceps, legs. That's the plan. So a little bit of back. We're gonna bench first, obviously, but I'm gonna get a couple more sips of whole milk first. It's actually 2% today. They didn't have whole milk today. Just 2%. But it'll do. It'll do in a pinch, right? It'll do in a pinch. All right. Let me mount some weight up, guys. Let me mount some weight up. Nice. So I warm up, yeah. So each exercise has like the first set qualifies as my warm up. I usually do my first set a little bit lighter, set of 7, that's my warm up. I don't do like an individual, like separate warm up for each body part or anything. It's just like, so for my back, my first set of rows, it's my warm up. For my chest, my first set of bench is my warm up. It just depends. So, just really depends. All right, let's get this first set in though. Oh, nice and easy. Nice and easy. I don't usually do the low-fat milks. I almost always do whole milk. Really like those good milk fats. So, all right, that's 135. We're gonna go up to 225 for the second. Woo-wee, what's up? We're gonna go 225 for the second set, obviously. Keep warming up. Keep warming up. No, they'll be okay. You're going to be okay as well. I've been at this gym for a long time. Friends with 99% of the people that come here. I'm okay, Noah. I appreciate it, though. What's up, Saray? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Oh. Yeah, just a little 225. Not PRing everything tonight, no. Not tonight. Not everything, at least. We might PR something. Usually don't do all my PRs in a night either. So usually I split those up throughout the weeks or week. Can I bench 700? That would put me like one of 3 people in the world that can do that. No, not at the moment. Not 700. There's only like 2 other people. I think there are only 2 people right now that can bench 700 plus. Now that's without equipment, mind you. Equipped lifting, whole different gig. But can a natty hit 700? I believe it exclusive. You know, I can't remember what number. I can't remember what number it is, but I don't know. I think Julius Maddox claims natty, or he did for a long time, up to a certain number. I can't remember if he's currently claiming it or if he claimed it only to like a certain number. But I do believe it's possible. I do believe it's possible. All right, we got 315. We're gonna hit this. Continue our warm up, guys. You guys ready? What's up? What's up? How's it going? All right, nice little 300, 315. Sorry, 315. 3 plates. Smack it real quick. Nice and easy. I believe it exclusive, 100%. 100%. All right, 315, nice and easy. Nothing super heavy, obviously. All right, we'll add some more weight to it. Let's add some more weight to this bar. We'll add some fives. We'll add some fives to each side. $350. I did $350 yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I did $350 yesterday. I believe it was, or the day before. We climbed to it. So we did 315, 325, 335, 345, 350, I think, the other night. I posted the short. It might have been the night before last. Always bulking, always bulking. What's up?
I'll be honest, you do not look like the type.
Oh, yeah. I'm still
strong. Man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm still getting warmed up for tonight, so.
Warmed up?
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. What's up, boss? Yeah, I'm doing good. Ain't bad at all. I have no idea, PZ. Last time I weighed it myself, I was 179. 9.9% body fat. That was on a full stomach, so probably closer to like 9% body fat. But 9.9 was the measurement, so we'll go with it. 9.9% body fat, 179. But anytime you have a full stomach and you're hydrated properly, you're going to be a little high on the measurement. So. Oh, all right. That was what, 125 or 325? Yeah, I do. I fluctuate a couple pounds a day. That's normal, though. It just depends on how much food and how much liquid you have on your stomach. You could have, let's say, if you're not super hydrated, you could be, a pound lighter, pound and a half. Or if you've been drinking a lot of liquid, think about it. If you're drinking a gallon of water a day, obviously you're going to excrete some of it throughout the day. How's the best way to explain this? All right, so best way to explain this from personal experience. So whenever I go into powerlifting meets, I usually go in dry, right? And when I say dry, that means that for at least 8 to 10 hours before the meet, I don't drink or eat anything. When I go to sleep before a powerlifting meet, I stop. I don't eat anything after that, like until I get weighed in at the meet. And the reason for that is I'm about 2 to 3.5 pounds lighter without eating or drinking anything for up to 8 to 10 hours, right? And then as soon as I weigh in, I go and I like destroy 1,000 calories as fast as I can get them in my system. I'll probably do some legs today, yes, exclusive. Almost every day. How many working sets? Yeah, that varies pretty heavily. There's not really a set amount of working sets. I don't drink at all. I don't drink alcohol at all. All right. We've got 330 on here. We're going to hit this for a quick single. And then we'll do a drop set, maybe. I'm not going to go super heavy tonight because I went heavier last night. And I'm doing 315 every day. So I'm benching every day to 315. So every single day I'm doing at least 1 rep of 315. I am warming up on Sundays because I don't usually bench or work out on Sundays. It's always been historically my rest day. But I've been doing that series of shorts where I bench 315 every day, right? So right now, I think today will be day 14. Obviously, I already did 315 today, but just now, live. But the warm-ups are usually like 135 for 7, 225 for a double or a triple, and then I immediately do 315, and then I'm done for the Sunday. So it's not a lot of work, obviously. All right, we got 330 on here. Let's hit this, and then we'll do our drop set. I bench press every day right now, yes. For the past 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years even, for an amount of years. For several years, I've been bench pressing 6 days a week heavy. But I'm doing 7 days a week right now for that challenge I'm doing. So that was 330. That was just 330. Yesterday, the 350 yesterday took a lot of energy out of me. I feel it today, especially considering I haven't had an actual like bench rest day in a while. I appreciate it. All right, because this is day 14 with no rest off the bench. So, and actually, realistically, guys, it's more than that. Because I don't know that I started that on a Sunday. So it's possible this is day like 17, but it's the day 14 since I started tracking it. So could be day 17, could be day 20, because I didn't track how many days I had benched before. I don't know if I started this on a Wednesday or a Sunday or a Monday. I can't remember. So we're gonna do 225 for a quick 7, and then probably go close grip, and then we will we'll do some arms. I appreciate it. So quick 7 here, some arm work, and then we have some biceps, some triceps maybe. Obviously, we're gonna do both, right? So biceps and triceps. All right, just a quick 7. Nothing too difficult. little unbalanced. This bench is very thin. I've done those where I do my feet up. I tried doing crisscross with them. I did that with 315 the other night. Got a video of that. But this bench is very thin. It's a very commercial-esque bench. So a lot less stability in the shoulders when you're doing that. But it's always fun to play with it, right? Always fun to play with the bench. All right, that's our bench for the night. We're not doing too much heavy bench tonight, just because we're doing 7 days a week right now. But we're gonna go hit biceps. I've only got about an hour to stream tonight, guys, so I'm gonna try and hit as much as I can while I got you guys. All right, let's go hit biceps. Let's go hit biceps. Bet you guys can't guess what biceps are doing tonight. That's cool. I'm not looking for a program right now, but I'll keep it in mind. I do my own programming. I appreciate it though. All right. Let's do some bicep work over here. We'll start, we'll do 155 for the first set. Ugh. That's what the machine says. I don't trust that that's actually what's on here. It's probably what's on here, but obviously with all of your pulleys, every pulley is going to cut it in half essentially. So, all right. Feels good. All right. Go 185 for the second one. Go 185 for the second one. Because we can. Because we can. And then we'll grab a full stack, which will be 200 even. So always 7 reps, right? Always 7. We're doing 7 reps each set on this one. We're gonna have 3 sets. So 3 sets of 7 for biceps. We're gonna do 3 sets of 7 for triceps after this. And then we'll hit potentially do some legs. Try and get legs in on camera. I know you guys never believe me when I say I do legs. I do legs a lot. All right, let's hit it. Woo-wee. All right, another set on this one. All right, and 200 full stack on this next one. Full stack on this next one. That was 1 from the full stack on that one, I think. And then another set of 7 here. Then we got to hit some triceps. Be a good time. Be a good time. I don't know if I've ever heard of that name, by the way. That is that a popular channel that the new gent's talking about? Oh, all right. when I do all compounds first. So the way my programming works is I alternate between different types of movement. So like bench, primarily working your push muscles, your triceps, your chest, a little bit of lats, a little bit of back. Bench is a very compound movement, but primarily chest, triceps, a little bit of front shoulder in there, you know, forearms, of course, but push muscles, right, primarily. And then curls, pull muscles primarily, right? So my pushing muscles are resting while my pulling muscles are working. And then I go back to pushing. So usually that's why you see me do tricep extensions or shoulders after doing curls. And then typically I'll rotate back into something like a pull, so like a row after that. So one type of muscle group is resting while the other type is working. And that lets time for like lactic acid buildup and stuff to drop off the muscle. And that allows me to do more sets, more reps, all of that stuff without feeling sore and without having muscle failure. Yeah, they're getting there, right? They're about torso size, but I have a large chest, so that you know, it's a large bar for me to overcome. I appreciate it. Always working on the arms, right? They're definitely at least cranium sized. Well, it's a hard angle to get. They're definitely at least cranium sized, right? So I've been informed. So at one point, my wife was crocheting me a sweater. And she needed to know how big to make the neck hole, right? Really nice sweater. It's been on stream before. Needed to know how big to make the neck hole. And she had me measure my head, right? I have only slightly above average cranium size, all right? All right, let's grab this. We've been stalling. I'm not stalling, but we've been talking. That being said, I think she ended up having to increase the size of the cranium hole. Not because I felt like I was stuck in it, but she felt like it wasn't big enough. So I don't know if I should take that as an insult. All right, let's grab it. Yep. All right, let's move on. We're gonna do shoulders next, I think. Let's do shoulders next because I'm sticking to machines for shoulders today as well because I'm short on time. So we're gonna do shoulders on the machine, and then we could do dumbbell. That's pretty fast, right? Dumbbell's a pretty quick movement. It may even be faster than machine because I use plate-loaded machines for shoulders. You guys want to do a body fat measurement? I don't know if I can do body fat. I can do a weight measurement right now, though. I ain't got time for a body fat measurement. Boulder shoulders. I might do a body fat measurement later today if I have time.
Measuring your weight.
Guys, there it is. I'm actually slightly heavier than last time, which was like 178 or 179. So we put on just a little hair of body weight there. We're 180. So we're 180 right now. Now, mind you, that half a pound that you saw there, probably clothing. So they're probably 179 without the clothing, but we can't measure like that in a public gym. That being said, at powerlifting meets, right? At powerlifting meets, you're going to be measuring typically in your underwear. So, and that makes a difference. It does. All right, we got shoulders. We got shoulders to do, right? All right. So we're going to do seated dumbbells. Seated dumbbells. What's up, Scott? I believe you. I believe you. I normally like measuring first thing in the morning if I'm going to measure, like my my body weight. Obviously, didn't do that today But I usually like measuring first thing in the morning. So.
You good? You good?
All right. So what y'all want to start off with? What dumbbells should we grab? What do y'all think? I'll let y'all pick for me. Y'all pick the first dumbbells, within reason, obviously. Y'all pick the first dumbbells and we'll work from there. We're doing a set. We're gonna do a set of 7 to kick off. So you guys, what do you guys think we're getting for 7? Oh, you kept it light for me. I appreciate it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
To blow up my bench, what should I do? Because you bench a lot.
We're-
How much do you weigh if you don't mind me asking?
About 180 with clothes on, about probably 178.
That 180 with
Yeah.
clothes on, I'm more than you still couldn't even get half of your bench.
So my biggest movements for increasing my bench have always been weighted dips. And then the other one that I did for a long time is I did close grip bench paired with tricep extensions. Yeah. So now, mind you, I do bench 6 days a week, typically heavy. So like that, I do that 6 days a week minimum. Yeah. But you don't have to do that. I usually recommend like 3 times a week on the bench, and then just make sure you're hitting your triceps and get as narrow as you can normally with the bench. Train that way. That way, when you do switch up and do your standard bench grips, you're stronger. Because the stronger your triceps are, the easier it is to hit that standard width bench grip. So close grip bench, tricep extensions, and weighted dips is my go-to. So,
All right, thank you.
yeah, anytime. $55. All right, let's grab it. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Having fun. You said skull crushers? We're doing triceps right now, or not triceps, shoulders right now, shoulder press. Oh, you're talking about for increasing bench. All right, that was 55. So by order of progression, right? Let's do a triple. Just jump a little head. 75 for a triple. Yeah, we'll keep it easy. We'll keep it easy, I guess. All right, I'll be right back. Yep. All right. All right. 75s, we're gonna hit these for a quick 3. And then we'll play with some heavy weight after that. Maybe hundos? What do y'all think? Hundos? All right. Nice and easy. Hundos. Gonna be hundos next. Gonna be hundos next. I don't know that I'm gonna curl them up like the other one, but we're gonna shoulder press them for sure. Ugh. All right. Appreciate it, yeah. Gotta keep the sets clean, right? All right. Let me go grab the hundreds. After this, we're doing probably legs. What's up, boss? I ain't doing bad at all. After this, we're probably doing legs. All right, I'm gonna grab those hundreds. I might even grab the 105s. I feel pretty strong today. I think we should grab the 105s. I don't know that I've ever hit the 105s. I don't know that I've ever tried. I don't know if I've ever tried hitting 105. I've only ever done the hundreds and then tried to rep those. But a shoulder press, 105-pound shoulder press, pretty solid. I feel like it'd be an impressive PR for the day, right? What y'all think? Y'all think I got 105 in the tank? We're gonna find out, right? We're gonna find out. What's up? Keep it real. All right, let's hit this dumbbell PR real quick, guys. Oh, they feel like 105 pounds. I'll tell you that much right now. All right. So these are 105. This will be the heaviest I've ever shoulder pressed that I'm aware of. I don't know that I've ever shoulder pressed more than 105. So I don't know if I've ever hit 105. I've never tried that I know of. I'm trying to recall because I don't want to do these and then realize I've already done them. But we're not going to go to 110 tonight, I don't think. Mostly because the cardio effort from here to there is really high. Give me like 30 more seconds. I gotta wait for my quads and my calves to fall asleep under the weight of these dumbbells. Now, give me like 10, 15 more seconds. Usually if I'm PRing dumbbells or anything, I don't go as heavy on the bench. We went to 330 tonight, so that's not too bad on the bench. All right. Let's get it. Yep. Yep. It's not going up. Nope, that ain't happening. Oh shit. I'm gonna try one more time. I mounted weird. Dang, those are heavy, guys. We had 100 for 7 the other day. It's gotta move. It's gotta move. I'm gonna try one more time. It's gotta move. We had 100 for 7 the other day. These are gonna move. Maybe those hundreds I did the other day were missing some rubber or something. This felt heavy on the shoulder. Let me try one more time. Where was I when I did? I think it was at barbells. And I know those definitely weigh 100. They've been measured. Gonna drink more milk. I probably need to rest more. I've been benching 315 daily for like 14 days now, minimum, for that challenge. So my shoulders and my triceps just might be spent. Ain't no way. No, ain't happening tonight, guys. I'm sorry. No dumbbell PR tonight. Ain't happening. I don't even know if I'm gonna get the hundreds tonight. That felt heavy. Let's think about it. Let me drop these. Maybe I'll rest. Maybe I'm just not resting enough. I'm trying to rush this, and I think that's my problem. I'm gonna grab the hundreds probably. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Do I shoulder hundreds every day? No. That's like once a week. I'll do hundreds on the dumbbells. But this is what? What's today? Thursday? 1 hour rest. Yeah. Today's Thursday. So this is our fourth. Well, really, it's not even just our fourth day, but our this is our fourth full body workout this week. And our 14th push movement and push day in a row. So, those are tough. Those are tough. I think we're going to reduce it. I think we should reduce it for a little bit less weight. I don't want to injure a shoulder just for the giggles, right? All right. But what do we reduce it to? Might slap up the 90s. My 90s for like 3. Save the shoulders today. God dang. What's up, Rich? We'll get those though. I think we just need to do it when we're fresh. No, I don't ever go to failure. That's the closest I come to failure, is just not hitting the rep, right? So, all right, I'm gonna re-rack those, and then we're gonna hit maybe 90 for a few reps, something we know, nice and easy. I'll be right back. Really wanted those. I will say though that the 100-pounders, I have a short up of it. We did it live. The 100-pounders the other day, it might have been here. I think we did it live. The 100-pounders for 7 was a rep PR for hundreds. And those felt really good. Where are those 90s at? But the thing about shoulder press with dumbbells, right? It jumps so quickly, like kind of like the bench. Like you'll sit there, right, and you'll do 100-pound dumbbells, obviously for 7, and a 5-pound jump per arm, 10-pound total, is a significant margin when it comes to shoulder press of the dumbbells. Whereas like a squat, a 10-pound jump doesn't feel significant, in my opinion, or like a deadlift. But it takes a long time, at least for me, there's a considerable margin of time between shoulder press PRs.
I used to carry 100 pounds of that, and I used to want.
All right, let's grab these 90s though. Call it good for the night on the shoulders after that. We're gonna go at least 3 reps, but up to 7. We'll see how it feels once it's overhead. I will say that shoulder press with dumbbells is one of the most impressive movements in my opinion, as far as seeing people do it, because it takes a lot out of you to do them. So, all right, let's hit it. Yep. Yeah. 2 more. 1 more.
You gotta convince yourself.
Shit, now. I might have missed what you said, Rich. I had 90s on my shoulders. Hopefully everything's good. Oh, dang. Form was top tier, Jay Mills. Top tier. Oh, I am the authority on form, all right? Oh, no, the form was good. The form was good. It was solid. I can see myself in the mirror. And Coach Chris is Chris's coach. And Coach approves. Solid work, hi. Solid work. Regionals, that's big. That's my plan this year, is to go to regionals. Go up now. We got the 90s for 7, which still says to me I should have got the 105s today. Maybe I got in my own head. Maybe I was thinking too much. All right. All right. Hold on. All right. What do we got next? We got legs. Did I say legs? Why did I say legs? I don't want to do legs right now. I was thinking leg press tonight. I did rack pulls last night, so I was thinking leg press tonight. But both leg presses are in use. Squat racks are all in use. There's a V squat and a hack squat and a pendulum squat in here.
It works the quads, and it works the lining between your hamstring and your glute.
How are my joints? Great. My joints are great. Yeah, I've done weighted push-ups up to 225 pounds. That's the heaviest I've ever done weighted push-ups. For like single doubles, obviously. I use plates though. We just stack plates on my back, and that's legitimate. Now the one thing is balance, like core stability. You got to have a really strong core, because you will wobble, obviously, and you got to have a workout partner or someone that's willing to stack plates on you and take the liability of it. So it's unfortunate I don't think we're going to get a leg press, guys. I really want to do leg press today. We could go do triceps real quick. It's not my usual order, but we could knock out triceps real fast and then come back around to the leg press. We got about 20 minutes left before I gotta roll. So I'm not doing pendulum squats. I can tell you that much right now. Not doing pendulum squats. There ain't no way I could be convinced of that today. I promise. Promise. All right. Pendulum squats. I don't know if you guys have ever used a pendulum squat. You're revving in the school parking lot. You're just trying to make noise? Revving your cars or? All right, we're gonna hit triceps, I guess. Oh, we could row, actually. I'm supposed to row, right? I completely spaced rowing. Ugh. You guys want to do some rows? I don't know what the... I'm trying to participate in the chat, Rich, with you, but I don't know what you're talking about. All right. We'll start with 4 plates. I feel we should start with 3 because we got to do 3 sets here, right? So we're going to start with 3 plates, then we'll go 4, then we'll do 4, 5, 6. We'll do 4, 5, 6. How about that? All right. 4, 5, 6. All right, we're going to use this interior handle. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the exterior handle here. This handle doesn't feel nearly as good, in my opinion. And it's not that it's like harder, it just doesn't feel as good. I always go interior right here, or maybe even down here. I've even gone nice and close here. But every time I've done this one, it doesn't feel like I get as good a pump. It doesn't feel like I get as good a workout. So, but just so you guys know, I can do both handles, all right? I can't do both handles because I know I always do the interior handle on this one. It's the only one that actually feels good. It's the only one that actually feels good. Hold on. Just don't spam. Don't spam, please. I didn't read the whole message, but don't spam. All right, let's hit it. Let's raise this a little bit more. Whee! All right. Another 7 on this arm, and then we're going to add a plate, do another set of 7, and then we'll hit a triple at 6 plates. Whee! It's a lot of chat. There's a lot of chat text there. Hold on. I see, Rich. So you were being loud. That's what I said. You were being loud. I like being loud, but only when I lift weights. Just loud enough that I bother everybody else during their workout. It's kind of like the goal, right? It's obviously I'm joking. A good whoo-wee to motivate the rest of the gym, though. You know what I'm saying? Very loud. I believe you. I believe you. I worked with cars for a long time. You guys know that. I was a mechanic, and I sold cars at one point, and I was a service writer for cars. I worked in the automotive field for a good several years. I did just about everything you can do. I was a parts manager. I've done a lot of things in automotive. And I can tell you right now, working in automotive will very quickly make you stop liking cars. In my opinion, some people, it's one or the other. Either you fall in love with cars even more, or you stop liking cars altogether. I went the stop liking cars altogether route. I could care less what I drive as long as it goes forward and backwards and turns once in a while. You know, braking is nice as well. I like when they brake and I can stop efficiently. But I will tell you right now, I've never like seen a vehicle, I'm like, I need a new car. Like, it's never a thing for me. I always buy cash cars. So, yeah. Always buy cash cars. About once a year, I look for a car, and about once every other year, I'll go and buy like a $4,000 or $5,000 cash car that's in decent shape. And then until that breaks, I'll drive it. Like, I've never once in my entire life have I ever had a car payment. I've never had a car note. Refuse it. All right. Not my gig. All right. How to replace your leg? Yeah, well, sometimes you don't notice one if the other one's acting up, you know? Especially when it comes to things that produce noises, you know? Like, if you can't hear it because something else is acting up, and then you fix the thing that's acting up, and then all of a sudden you can hear something else acting up, and now you're like, dang. Like, I just fixed the other one. I'm also not one of those people that'll maintenance super heavy. Like, I'm a bare maintenance kind of person. If you guys know any mechanics, a lot of them will be the same way. They keep their cars just above running, right? So, like, you're not like that whole, like, I think, what is it, like 30,000 miles is the recommendation, or at least it used to be, per the factory for like air filters and you know, oil change every 5,000 miles. I haven't changed my air filter in probably 50,000, 100,000 miles. I've gone as much as like 10,000 miles on an oil change, sometimes 11 or 12, just top it off. That's me personally. If you don't want to risk that, don't risk it, but I've never run into problems. Won't run into problems. And I don't usually have problems with my cars. That's the crazy part. You're never going to catch me ever flushing out any brake fluid or anything like that unless there's a reason to. Coolant, top it off. Top it off. Yeah. Some people hate that. When I tell people that I don't change my oil every 5,000 miles and then I was a mechanic, they're like, why don't you change it? You should know better. I do know better. That's the thing, right? So, all right, let's grab this. Last set of rows, and then we're going to attempt legs, but both those leg presses are still in use. Yep. Yep. Left hand, we're gonna grab this for a set of 3. And then we've got to try and get a leg press. There is another leg press, but it's one of those block loaded ones. And it's like linear. It's like this, you know. So I don't like that one as much. Doesn't go quite as heavy either. It was like 300. Whereas those I can go as heavy as I want. Usually go up around like, I think the heaviest we've gone in a while is like 9 and some change for like singles, doubles. I have at one point, I believe, hit 1,000 pounds on a leg press when I was actively trying. I think I could probably hit more now. I just don't PR leg presses very often. It's just not a movement that I care to PR. I love PRs, mind you. I care to PR it, but leg press is one of those movements that's like an accessory to legs, in my opinion. It's not a primary leg movement. So same way I don't usually PR like flies. No, I won't say that. Sometimes I do PR chest flies. Like I wouldn't PR lateral raises for a single. Same thing with leg press for me. I'm not really interested. It doesn't like stream. I need to do that, you know. That being said, maybe here in the future we'll do it just for the giggles. Just for the giggles, right? So, all right, let's hit this. Yep. 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 Besides, when I'm PRing a leg movement, it's almost universally going to be squats, right? "30 minutes till they close, guys." I'm actually going to have to cut out before that. Let's go do our triceps. We'll get triceps, and maybe we'll get the full workout on camera, potentially, because I don't think I'm getting on the leg press yet, and I want to get on the leg press while I have you guys live. So, but let's go do triceps because those are usually pretty quick. We got 3 sets to do there, and then hopefully we'll get a hold of one of those leg presses after that. So. I'll tell you what though, guys, I don't feel bad today. I feel pretty good as far as like energy levels are concerned. I actually, when I was loading up the stream, I almost didn't stream. I felt kind of crap. I was just very like drained, but I think it was just because I hadn't been moving. And then I realized that I hadn't ate the food that I had prepped yet, and I had taken my pre-workout. So that pre-workout, that caffeine was hitting my system real hard. And so I was starting to feel a little fluttery brain, you know, or like very on top, like floaty, you know what I'm saying? Like floaty. So I was like, I was like, you need to go eat. I've been working a lot today. So. Oh, dang it, I gotta untighten this thing. There we go. All right, what you think? Start with, let's go 80. 80, 87 and a half, 95 for sets of 7, all right? Oh yeah, we're gonna max it. We're actually gonna, we might even go more. I might grab the little fivers, little 5-pounders, and stack those on there too. Why? Because we can. Got to be careful with these. If you guys aren't aware, if you take that pin out of a lot of these machines, not all of them do it, but if you take the pin out of some of these machines, barbells, you guys know barbells, that one, not the one that we do often, but the other tricep extension, the one that was down while we were there for a long time, whenever you pull that pin, the bar would fall, hit you in the head. It didn't feel great. And I am natural. Lifetime, not like I went back to being natural, that whole new thing where you can become natty. No, I'm lifetime real natural. Little creatine, little pre-workout, that's it. And of course, good old meats, beef, dairy, that kind of stuff. But yeah, no unnatural substances. Right. $95. We'll grab these two little fivers over here. And then there's another one. We'll do 3 of these. A little extra fitting. A little extra fitting. Right? Nice. Yeah, this is a dual pulley, I think, as well. I don't even know how many pulleys it is. But so if you guys, I've said this in the past, have you guys ever used a machine, one cable machine that feels lighter than another cable machine that feels heavier? Like yours might have been heavier than mine even. The reason why some cable machines, even though it's the same movement, feel heavier or lighter is based generally around how much advantage you're getting from the mechanicals of it, which the pulleys are your mechanical advantage. So it reduces the resistance at the handle, right? So although this might actually be, 95-pound block plus the extra 15 pounds here, right? That actually weighs that much generally, right? But the resistance to the handle is different based on how many of these little pulleys it runs through, right? So more pulleys, heavier. Less pulleys, heavier. More pulleys, lighter. And that's why if you have a machine like this one and then you have one over there, I'll show you guys in a second, it's just like straight down. It doesn't have this little adjustable bit. Less pulleys. It feels heavier. Also, you have to reach up here to get it every time, and it's not a fun time. So, all right, let's hit this for 7, and then we're going to attempt to do leg press. Yep. Yeah. That's all work though. 100 for 8. 100 for 8 is heavy duty. Heavy duty. God dang. We ain't getting leg press tonight, guys. We ain't getting leg press tonight. Oh, pardon. Whew. Ain't no way. Let's figure something else out. My elbows feel great, yeah. I never have any joint pains when lifting. It's very, very uncommon for me. We can do leg extensions. I don't really want to do leg extensions. Should we do leg extensions, guys? When was the last time we did leg extensions on stream? Been a while? I'm running low on time, though. All right, let's do leg extensions. What vitamins do I take? I don't take any vitamins. Just my creatine and my pre-workout. Whatever's in the pre-workout, there's probably some vitamins in there. There's probably some vitamins in the pre-workout, right? I don't eat vegetables either. I don't eat vegetables either. So that's usually my next question. Yeah. Except potatoes. Potatoes, I eat potatoes. And occasional onion. Which is a, potatoes is starch. Yeah. Warm up with like a buck 45 because I haven't used this leg extension in a while, and we'll see how heavy it feels. I need to move that one. We might attempt it on this machine, but I wanted to warm up. That felt kind of light. We're gonna go 200 on this next one. This does not feel nearly as good as leg presses, by the way. I'm very saddened by that. All right. Let's get it. Yep. Full stack. So that's the thing about really strict dieting. A lot of people don't like is the variety of foods. Mind you guys, I have a very varied diet. It's just all very, very like good home cooked wholesome foods, right? So how do I explain it? Like I eat 0 sweets. I don't eat any cookies. I don't eat any cupcakes. I don't eat any cake, sweetened pies or anything like that. But cookies are in my diet. I don't need any added sugar. Let me explain. No cane sugars and things like that, or at least as minimal as possible. It's not always possible or efficient, right? But like my breads have a little bit to help with like yeast and stuff like that. So because sugar feeds the yeast, helps it rise, that kind of stuff. But it's very minimal. But like I have cookies in my diet. But mind you guys, there's no sugars. There's no added cane sugar or anything like that in the cookies. There's a little bit of honey because I use honey as a way to bump my blood sugar whenever, you know, I'm getting ready as a carbohydrate bump essentially for the gym. Honey's a great option, right? So I actually eat peanut butter cookies that my wife makes using a little bit of honey as a sweetener and good, just wholesome peanut butter made from peanuts and salt. No oils or anything like that, just peanut and salt, organic. Then organic flour and a little bit of real vanilla. And I think an egg. Wife makes them. I just collect the ingredients. So, but like those are in my diet. I just had to find a way to include those without adding unnecessary sweet. No, I got bad news, Bryn. We are like on the cusp of done. The gym is closing in just a few minutes. How have you been, Bryn? How have you been? I'm glad you made it though. No, I forgot I put the whole stack on there. God dang. I don't know if it's going to be a full 19 minutes. We might try and do, might throw in one more exercise just because you're here, Bryn. This was our last exercise, but we throw in one more just because you're here, Bryn. All right. All right. That was 1 rep. That felt awful. That's 305 is what it says on the brick. This is the full stack. So let's get 7 of these. That was 1. All right. This might take 19 minutes. Yep. Yeah. All right, 5 minutes of rest, and then we'll hit the 3rd rep. I'm going to do 3 of these. We're going to do 3 reps here. God dang. All right, 1 more rep, full stack. 1 more rep, full stack. These are heavy. These are heavy. God dang, no, I might be spent. Oh, that last rep might have got me, guys. We just did 2 reps of it, Josh. We just did 2 reps of it. We got to get 1 more of these. We got to get 1 more of these. You got to scroll back. We did 2 reps full stack. We are on the 3rd rep. Nah, it'd be all right. It'd be all right. That's why they give you 2 knees, Bryn. That's why they give you 2 knees. That way, if you mess one up, the other one is a backup knee, you know? All right. Yeah! Ah! That is full stack plus those. So, all right. What do we got? What do we got left? All right. I don't have anything left to do for my workout as far as live, you know, but what can we do? What can we do? Come up with something, all right? Come up with something. Y'all want to do some pec flies? We can do pec flies. No, 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 no. No. 7, 7, 7, and 7. Why? Calves grow themselves. If you think hard enough about calves, they just grow on their own. Ugh. So you're saying 7, 7, and 7 on those. I like the 7s, Bryn. I like the 7s, Bryn. I don't really have a place to do that because there's someone on the pull-up dip thing. Let's see if they're going to be over there much longer. On the rafters, I would say this, unlike barbells, has a really high roof. Hold on. So we don't have to worry about ever hitting the roof here. Hold on. The roof is quite high. Like that TV is like an easy 15 feet over my head or from the floor. And then it's even higher. Hold on. I probably could give you guys a better visual this way. Very high roofs. Very high roofs. What's up, Chase? Long time no see. What's up, boss? Pop, not from us. You know, I did muscle ups for a video the other day. Been like a month ago. I did muscle ups for a video. I reckon I could get a muscle up right now. You guys think I could get? Yeah, they've got 6 Stairmasters. 6 Stairmasters. I've used one time, one of these Stairmasters once, and that was doing a video where I had 225 or 135 on my back. We don't do lives every day anymore, Chase, but we do them like a few times a week. I post every day, but we do them a few times a week. All right. Should we try a muscle up, guys? You guys want to try a muscle up? I don't really have a good, the only places to do muscle ups here are in those squat racks, and they were all in use. Well, good news is I'm doing it, Silly Willy. You feel free to follow along. Feel free to follow along. I don't recommend it. It's not for everybody. This stuff can be tough. 1 finger pull up. I've done it with 3. Never done single finger pull up. I've done 2 finger push-ups. I've never done 1 finger. I have tried it. It feels awful on the fingers. This doesn't look very muscle up friendly. 7 clap push-ups only weight. 1 finger. I'll tell you what. As soon as I get a 1 finger push-up, I will definitely do it live. That'll be one of the first things I do after hitting a 1 finger push-up is do it live, because I will have impressed myself at that point. And it's difficult for me to impress myself nowadays. What's up? How's it going? All right. Is that a good angle? Maybe this angle. Hold on. Let's find a better angle, guys. We're about to find out. I don't know if I'm going to get these or not. I plan on it, though. I'm going to try my absolute best. All right, let's see. How do I do these? That's a muscle up, right? Felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. It's all about the technique. All about the technique. We can do 7 clap push-ups. We can do 7 clap push-ups. All right. All right, Rich. Have a good one. Possibly, Matthew. Possibly. Look, that's how I do most things, is I just power through them, just brute force my way into it. Well, that's no good, Rich. That's no good. All right. Y'all want to clap push-ups. We'll hit like a couple of those. Those are nice and easy, right? All right. Well, let's hit a one-armer first. Yeah. All right. And then the other side, obviously. Yeah, most things are brute force for me in life. If I had to learn techniques for everything, I would never get anywhere. Just be stronger than the issue, right? Is it bad? Shoulder press, and rear delt fly. Those are my go-tos. Shoulder press and rear delt fly. All right, but guys, it is time. It is time for me to go. I have to head out. I'll be back tomorrow, probably around the same time. So, yeah, I agree. They're one of those ones that's difficult to hit efficiently. I got things I got to do, Bran. I'm doing my best. I was only supposed to be here like 50 minutes. I was only supposed to be here like 50 minutes. I'm already over. I mean, I could do rear delts real quick. Just like some shrug flies. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't do any hormone therapy, so. Oh, here they come. They come as a group. Isn't that crazy? Come as a group. Isn't it crazy? Oh, the trolls. Bro, I'm sure she will. I know they came at the same exact time. It's like they planned it, Bryn. I guarantee they planned it. We haven't had a troll influx in a while. I just live my best life. I just lift my best life. Get it? Lift my best life. All right. The gym is on a green screen. All like 4 or 5 gyms I go to. Whew. All 4 or 5 gyms I go to. They're all green screen. It's crazy. Don't spam it, Lee. If you're gonna troll, all right, I just ask you don't spam. Here, you're in the timeout corner for 5 minutes. Timeout corner for 5 minutes. Gulag. That's where you're at right now. All right, let's hit it. No, I always have the gulag to fall back on, you know. Always have the gulag to fall back on. Ah, good old wee. All right. Grab the hundos. Do one more set of those, and then I have to go, Bryn. One more set with the hundos, and then my night is complete as far as the workouts are concerned. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm just gonna bring you with me, guys, because the dumbbells are all the way over there. I'll do a loud hooey, don't worry. As soon as we finish the next set. Mind you, I am on a microphone, so you guys might check your 365 is my PR bench. Bryn is at 570 currently. That's actually close grip Larson for Bryn. Mine is 365. Mine is 365. Bryn is 570. All right. How's it going? How's it going? Last set for the night. Let's grab it. Yep. Woo-wee. Ah. I know those don't look pretty on camera. Promise they work. Promise they work. They look terrible on camera. They're not fun to watch either, I'm gonna be honest. They're very minimal movement in those. Oh yeah, they work. They're efficient. There's no good angle for those. There's no way for me to look. There's no angle I can find for those, at least that I've tried. I've tried to record those to get like a good shot of exactly what I'm doing. Every angle that I can shoot doing those rear delt flies leave something out. They're hard to explain, but they kind of like have a shrug at the top. Does that make sense? All right. That is the day, guys. It is time. It is time. It is time for me. I've got food at the house waiting on me at the moment. So, oh. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, hoo-wee! There you go. A nice loud hoo-wee, right? I didn't want to be too loud because I have the microphone and I want to blow out everybody's eardrums. Maybe if we didn't have the microphone, everybody in the gym heard it for sure. Oh, right. I know everybody that's here right now just about, so I do that a lot. You guys know. But all right, appreciate y'all being here. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time. And we'll be doing essentially the same stuff, just different leg work probably. But all right, I'm gonna head out. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all being here as always.
I want to grab that tall dude.